Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, and I said that I was going to do a video of the first night of Halloweenapalooza. This is the first year I've done this, and like, holy cow, it was a blast. I mean, my friends at work were telling me that, like, this is probably like the Super Bowl for me because I love Friday the 13th and I love, like, Halloween, and yeah, that's basically how it was feeling. So, I mean, just to start off with, just coming here to, like, the Hotel Ottumwa, like, it just feels awesome. Like, I've heard some people say, like, oh, the place is haunted, and honestly, that's actually something I'm gonna be doing before going back to Halloweenapalooza tomorrow. But I didn't know that it was supposedly haunted before I booked my ticket here. But now that I know that, I think that makes it even cooler. But once I got to the hotel, I still had like an hour or two before Halloweenapalooza even started. So I went and got some lunch at this place called the Canteen Diner, which is a really cool restaurant that's actually, like, kind of inside a parking garage. And I mean, that whole thing is just kind of neat on its own. But then, like, when you go inside, it's like, it was actually kind of like one of those old school diners. And I really like, sorry, I've been up ever since 2 in the morning due to work, but you know what? Oh well. I promised I'd get this out today, so I'm sticking by that. But anyway, the diner was just fantastic. There wasn't a whole lot of stuff that I did around Ottumwa aside from just walking around doing that stuff. When I actually got to Halloweenapalooza, like, I'll admit, like, there's not a lot of stuff that I really kind of wanted to do. Like, that's when I really realized that, let's see, where is it? That's when I really realized that there wasn't a lot of stuff on my agenda, especially tonight. Like, I'd already prepaid a photo op with Tom Matthews, the guy who plays his son, Tommy Jarvis. I was going to watch Never Hike Alone, but unfortunately the photo op will happen, like, literally smack dab in the middle of that, so oh well. I mean, I've at least seen the movie before, so there's that. I was originally planning on doing some trivia, but by that time, like, I was just so tired, I honestly thought that I was gonna fall asleep before it even started, so I decided, you know what, screw this, screw it, I'm just gonna go home, go back to the hotel room, and get some sleep. But, you know, obviously I'm doing this first. But, I did get to see a few, I did get to see a couple friends from like way back when I was still at DMAC, one of which helped my class on one of the film projects that we did. And in fact, I actually bought one of her art paintings. I'm not gonna open it up here. I am eventually going to make a post about it once I actually get, like, home. But I don't want to, like, just open it in the hotel room and then find out that, like, I can't close it back up again. So I'll be so I'll just have to keep an eye on this one. But the main thing that I was doing, where I met Tom Matthews. So I actually have both my Halloween masks. I got the NES one that I had recently spray painted, which not only did I get Tom to sign it, but he also signed it in a marker that was the same color as the spray paint. which is even more badass than I originally wanted. And then, for those of you who saw my post, I also got a selfie with Tom, and that's how I found out that he and I actually have the same Jason Voorhees ring. And during the paid photo op, we ended up doing that pose again, but with me wearing the mask. So this is obviously the highlight of my trip so far. I did also get a shirt that I'm thinking on wearing on Sunday on my way home, unless if I can somehow be able to clock out early tomorrow, because there's not a lot of things on the agenda that I'm planning on doing tomorrow either. Like, I might see the car display, although that goes from noon to 6, so that tells me that there's no like clear timeline for it. There is some makeup that I do want to check, and no, that's pretty much it. Oh, there is the Never Hike Alone 2 movie, which I will be labeling that as like a review during my second night here tomorrow, especially since this is gonna be the premiere of it. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Apparently there's this haunted history walking tour that got sold out at 7, but well, it's gonna be in the lobby of Hotel Atomo, and technically I'm here at Hotel Atomo, so I don't know, maybe there's some wiggle room that I can just show up. And that's even if I want to go, because like there's a few things that I want to do even outside of Halloweenapalooza here, because like I've been walking around town, and like I thought that like it'll be kind of cool to do some location shooting here, especially for some horror movies. So that's really it. I need to get to bed. So just to wrap up this video, like today was awesome. It was a blast. It was even better than I was planning on, especially because, like, you know, like I said, turns out Tom Matthews has the exact same ring that I do. Right down to the 13 number on here. Awesome. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow for part 2 of Halloweenapalooza. Good night.